welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a dupes video. I've never done one of these before on my channel, but I have wanted to do one for such a long time. I basically did almost a full face. There's a couple things that I did not have dupes for, so I just went ahead and did that off camera, like my eyebrows, my mascara. I didn't do eyeshadow. If you guys are curious what products I put on my face and which side is drugstore, which side is high-end, can you guys guess? What you think? What you think? Just go ahead and keep on watching. So the first dupe that I'm going to actually talk about is what is on my lips. So if you guys are familiar with Too Faced, I have the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wear Lipstick, and an amazing dupe is actually the Lip Lavas from I Heart Makeup. I got this on the Makeup Revolution UK website. I was going through all the shades that I actually had of the Lip Lavas, and this one duped the shade Melted Peony. Unfortunately, the I Heart Makeup one does not have a name on it. It comes on the box, and I do not have the box anymore, but it's the only pinky one. I'm wearing the I Heart Makeup one on the bottom of my lips, and I have the Too Faced one on the top. And I'm going to show you the applicators. It's like the little spongy applicators you can totally see. I'm going to swatch it right here for you guys. So this one's Too Faced. I Heart Makeup. Terrible swatch, you guys, I'm so sorry, but they are seriously the same freaking shade, and it's been so hard not to press my lips together, you guys. Seriously, like, I'm trying so hard not to, but they both leave that really nice glossy finish. They literally feel the same. They're both very lightweight. There's no funny smell. The Lip Lava, I believe I paid around $5 or $6. I'm going to make sure to link everything down below for you guys. Makeup Revolution has a US site now, and they're sold at Ulta, but I don't think the Lip Lavas are at Ulta yet. I'll still check for you guys if they're at Ulta. I'll link those down below. I'll also leave the US Makeup Revolution site for you guys, just because I don't have pricing on top of my head. I got this such a long time ago, but I really love it. It's lasted me a long time. The Too Faced one, I just have the little one because I got one of those holiday sets. I really like the I Heart Makeup one just because it's more affordable. I mean, who doesn't want to save money and look good? They're not sticky, and yes, I just pressed my lips. But you guys saw, they're literally the same exact shade. They're both very long wearing on me. They don't slip and slide. Personally, I would normally wear a lip liner and then fill in my lips and then apply this, just because they both are a tiny bit patchy. At least these shades are. I had to go over, and you'll see in the clip, I go over it quite a few times. So the next two things I'm going to talk about is actually a loose setting powder, and I like to use loose setting powder to bake my under eyes and just bake my face. And the one that I'm going to be showing you is the Kat Von D Lock-It one, and I have translucent. This was the first high-end loose powder that I splurged on, and I fell in love with it. And when I purchased the Rimmel Match Perfecting loose powder, it instantly reminded me of it. And this one I think was around $36. Like I said earlier, like, don't quote me on prices because I'm not going to remember, but I'm going to leave everything down below for you guys. The Rimmel one is like $5, which is freaking insane. I actually bought this for my sister, and she loves it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I need to go get backup because I never want to run out of it. Like, I'm obsessed. These two are literally the same thing. I'm wearing them under my eyes. Everywhere I applied concealer, I made sure to, and let me switch these. By the way, this is the high-end side and this is the drugstore side. Sorry if I didn't mention that already. I'm just like all over the place. But anyways, These two are very finely milled. They don't leave a flashback, at least not on me. I haven't noticed. With the Rimmel one, you're getting 0.35 ounces. With the Kat Von D one, you're getting 0.67 ounces. So you're definitely getting more product, but you're definitely paying way more. I love both of them. I interchange both of them. I use them both all the time, constantly in my makeup routine, just because I love them both. If you want to splurge, go for the Kat Von D, because I really think this is a great powder. I have very dry, sensitive skin. These two powders do not dry my skin out. I personally think it looks really nice under my eyes. You be the judge. But $5 is such an amazing price. Like, I don't know, if you're on a budget, go for this one. If you're not on a budget, go for this one too. Like, I'm gonna talk about a blush. I really didn't think I was gonna find anything until I got my Jordana blushes. It's in Blushing Rose. This is a really great one. It's so long wearing. It's like $3. Here it is right here. It's just really beautiful. And in the clip you're gonna see me like apply way too much blush and then I blend it away. But I don't hear too many people talk about these. The high-end blush that the Jordana one dupes is actually the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Catalina. This is one of my ultimate favorite blushes. Now this is a baked blush and this one is not. But when you apply them on the skin, they are seriously the same freaking color. So this is not necessarily a texture formula dupe, more of a color dupe, but they're both very long wearing, so that's why I consider them to be dupes. Now when you talk about dupes, a lot of people can get upset. This is what the Laura Geller one looks like, because they want the color, the formula, like everything to be exactly the same, and honestly that's kind of hard. For some reason I feel like they look a little bit different. I feel like the Jordana one is a little bit deeper and this one's a little more purpley, but I'm literally wearing them both, you guys. When you blend them out, because I mean nobody just applies blush like that, but when you blend them out they're the same. And I believe the Laura Geller one is like 26 bucks or so. It's in the 20s. I know it's for sure under $30. The Jordana one is such a great alternative for $3, you guys. Like I said, they're both very long wearing on me. The color is stunning. If you love like plummy mauve shades, you're gonna love these. You can't go wrong with either one. I love both of these blushes. I tend to gravitate towards my Laura Geller one just because I really love it. Sorry, I'm holding it backwards. But the Jordana one is really, really good. I feel like this is a very underrated blush. So let's talk about primers. I have this Milani Prime Light Face Primer, strobing and pore minimizing. When I bought this, it instantly reminded me of my MAC strobe cream. Yes, I have a little sample, but I have tried this many, many times. I've gone through like 3 or 4 of these little things because I've placed orders or they've been given to me. So I've gone through quite a few of these. I know how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you guys. Like, they literally do the same thing. I know the MAC strobe cream is not technically a primer, but that's what I use it for. They both illuminate my skin, they minimize my pores, they make me look glowy. I feel like the MAC one has a little bit more of the pinky pearl undertone, and the Milani one is more golden, but they literally do the same thing. I'm just rubbing it in so that you guys will be able to see my hand like illuminated. Okay, So right down the middle right here is just a little matte area because I spaced them out. So we've got the MAC strobe cream over here, and it has a little bit of that purpley undertone over here, like pearlized, and over here you got the golden undertone with the Milani one. And I know this is like kind of hard to tell, but literally on my face they look the same, they feel the same, they do the same thing, and I go back and forth with these two. I love to illuminate my skin, especially when I'm wearing lighter coverage foundations. I reach for these, and you can't go wrong. If you want to splurge, get the MAC one. If you want to save, which I'm sure you do if you're watching this Dupes video, get the Milani one. This is like 10 bucks, but you do get a lot of product. You get 1 fluid ounce, and the packaging is so cute. I think that the Milani one has cuter packaging than the MAC strobe cream. They both minimize my pores. I don't know if you guys can tell with my camera. So I'm going to talk about foundation. I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation, and I also have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and I have the little one. I've gone through one of these already, and this is my second one. I actually had tried the Makeup Forever foundation before I tried the LA Girl one, and I always heard people talking about how these were dupes. I started wearing them back and forth on alternate days just to kind of test them out, and they are seriously dupes, you guys. In the demo I actually applied a little too much of my LA Girl one, so I go in with more of the Ultra HD from Makeup Forever. They have the same coverage, they have the same finish, and I feel like the shade Nude Beige from LA Girl and the shade 127 Y335 from Makeup Forever are pretty good dupe colors to each other, because I can't really tell a difference where the line is split. I'm gonna just swatch them for you guys really quick. They are both on the liquidy side, like not hardcore liquidy. My LA Girl one has a little bit more tan to it, so it's like 1 or 2 shades deeper than my Makeup Forever one, but here they are, same consistency, same coverage, and the Makeup Forever one is obviously way more expensive. These are wonderful dupes for one another. I actually prefer the LA Girl more than the Makeup Forever. Even though these are dupes, I tend to reach for my LA Girl one way more. So the next product I'm going to talk about is actually a concealer dupe. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this product dupes the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love the Too Faced one because it's so lightweight, it's very easy to blend, and when I first tried the Wet n Wild one, that wasn't the case. For some reason I didn't love it, and I honestly did not think these were going to be dupes until I tested the formula, because I thought the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline was going to be a dupe for this since it's more liquidy, just like the Too Faced one. But when I started blending it, the consistency kind of changes and they weren't the same. I found that they blended out exactly the same. I get the same coverage. They're both very, very lightweight. And I found that these colors dupe each other very, very well. I'm wearing them both on my under eyes. I have the shade Light in the Too Faced one, and I have Light Ivory with the Wet n Wild one. This one was a surprising dupe for me, but I feel like once you put them on your skin and you start blending them, they are the same. So I have the Too Faced one over here to my left, and I have the Wet n Wild one to my right. I feel like when you blend them out, they just like magically, like look at that. The color is like dead on when you blend them out. I don't know what it is. Once you warm up a product with your finger and you start blending and it melts into your skin, like it's just magical. Out of these two, I actually prefer the Too Faced one just a little bit more because I find that the application is a little bit easier for me, but they literally do the same thing. And this one's around 20 bucks. This one is only like 5 bucks. The Too Faced one, you get 0.23 ounces, and with the Wet n Wild one, you get 0.29. So you actually get more with the Wet n Wild one, and you're paying way less. And I was actually happy to find that dupe because I didn't think they were dupes for one another, and that kind of goes to show you as well. Sometimes you gotta test things on your face, because if you look at a product, they may look similar like in their packaging, but then when you try them on or you swatch it or whatever, the color's completely different, they don't match, formulas are completely different. So just remember that. Okay, last dupe highlight, you guys. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you even tell? Once again, this is the high-end side, and this is the drugstore side. So I have the Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate Highlighter. When I looked at this product, I did not think this was going to be a dupe to the next highlighter that I'm going to show you. And I am talking about the Balm's Mary Luminizer. This is a very known highlight. A lot of people, when I first got into makeup like 3.5 years ago, said that the bronzer from Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana was a dupe. They're not dupes, but I feel like I found a really great dupe. And I feel like the Makeup Revolution one looks a little bit darker. There we go. I think you can tell if I make them go down a little bit. Like this one looks like it would be way brighter and light, and this one looks more golden and a little bit deeper. When you put them on your skin, they're the same. Like, they're seriously the same, you guys. I had to swatch these over and over and over again next to each other because I thought I was going insane. I was like, there's no way these are dupes. You guys, these are dupes. This is around $7.99, and I think this is in the 20s. Texture-wise, on my skin, they're the same. The Mary Luminizer is like more of a pressed one. This one from Makeup Revolution, you can see has like an imprint. It's a little bit softer, I feel, of a formula. Like I touch it. And then this one, it's still smooth and soft, but it's almost a little bit rougher. When you apply them on the skin, they're just gorgeous. I just use like fluffy dual fiber brushes to apply them. I have nothing bad to say about either one of them. I love both of them. I use them equally. Basically it, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hey guys, okay, so I know what you're thinking. What the hell? Why are you wearing different makeup? So I was getting ready to film my second video of the day and I switched my makeup and I realized I forgot to talk about one other dupe, and I just completely forgot to talk about it. So the product that I am talking about is actually the Profusion Pro Contour Palette and the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I actually have a full video testing these two babies out. These are, in my personal opinion, 100% dupes for one another. You guys know how much I love my Kat Von D one. Very, very well loved. It's just one of my favorite products. But an insanely amazing dupe is this one. I know the Koki brand came out with something similar. I have personally not tried it, but this is even cheaper than the Koki one. This is only $5.99. I got mine at Marshall's. You guys, it's literally the same freaking thing, and I cannot believe it. They are all so smooth, so buttery. They blend out easily. They're both pigmented. The colors are like the same undertone. It's magic, you guys. These are freaking amazing. Literally the same thing, you guys. Same texture. Very pigmented. It's just phenomenal. Like, I find that the formulas last exactly the same. When I'm not using this one, I'm normally using this one, unless I'm using just a simple single bronzer. But I do like to give my Kat Von D one a little break sometimes, and I go for this one. Now obviously you can tell I haven't used this one nearly as much as my Kat Von D, but I also haven't had it nearly as long. So I will be linking my video down below if you guys are curious, because I think I just did, like, I tested the products and I did check-ins for you guys, and then at the end I let you know if I thought they were dupes, which they're totally dupes, you guys. I mean, who is gonna go spend $46 when you can spend $6? You know what I mean? Save the $40 and go buy yourself something else. But yeah, I just wanted to hop back on here. I do apologize that this video is clearly gonna be all over the place.